Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk a little bit more about being a man. Maybe what that means. Maybe that's a cliche topic, as things are always different for everybody. We're doing some cardio, so bear with me here. But yeah, so let's kind of discuss what it looks like and what are some things that we need to do. Now, personally, I didn't have like a dad, right? So that always sucks. That always feels bad, and that's something that like I've kind of struggled with, just in the sense that it's like I don't know what I want to do, or I didn't have anybody to teach me certain things. However, I guess we can't really use those as like excuses. I think everyone's got problems. I think everyone uses setbacks. I don't think it's a good idea to ignore the fact that there's certain things that we didn't have that make us feel bad. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think we can say certain things happen. We can acknowledge that certain things happen, and we can feel sad about them, but we can't maybe make excuses about it. So I want to talk to you about what I think it needs to be a man. I don't think you need to act overly tough. I don't think you need to act overly strong. I don't think it's authentic, right? I think being a man is knowing the right thing to do and making the right decision, even if it's harder. So let me give you an example. Number one, in a simple term, I think as a man, we can open the door for others, right? We can help others before we help ourselves. I think that's super important. I think the idea of respecting women should be your utmost priority. It doesn't matter how that woman is, as far as, again, from a standpoint, we shouldn't be in relationships with women that don't respect us or that treat us poorly. But in the day-to-day, we should always be respectful of women, even if they're not respectful back, because I think that sets a level of class of who you are as an individual. You don't lower your standards. You don't lower who you are so that you can feel better about being mean to somebody else, or that you're doing something in that sense. I think being a man is showing up even when you don't want to show up. It means to be there on time or to be there early, always, right? It means to always show up prepared for what the day holds. That means that you need to have time to consciously think about how you're scheduling your day. What are the things that you need to accomplish in your day? Creating a to-do list, understanding certain tasks. If you have meetings, if you have projects, if you have an event, a date, how do you prepare for those things? When you're going on a date, do you know where you're gonna go? Do you have a plan if you're going out to eat, what you're going to eat, right? Setting these standards up for yourself where you believe that you have to be at a higher level than everybody else, right? You have to be more prepared than everybody else going into something, I think is super important. I think being able to control your emotions is something that a lot of men fail. The reason that we fail to understand our emotions is because you don't really think about it, right? You're taught not to think about your emotions. I think it's so important. I don't think it's weird that you have emotions. I think it's just kind of a piece of life that we have emotion, and we have to control emotion. And the way we do that is by fully understanding where we're at in life and what are things that make us frustrated, and why do they make us frustrated, and how can we handle ourselves if something like that gets brought up. I think it's important to know who you want to be in a day-to-day life. Like, I know I want to be a dad because I didn't have that, and I want to be a fantastic dad. I know I want to get married because I really enjoy being in relationships, and I want to find a girl that I enjoy spending time with and can like lock in and grow with her and grow with a family. And although there's so many things about cheating and about other things that feel really depressing and scary, there's more of an ambition for me to do the best I can as a man. I can't control other things. So if I'm with a girl, unfortunately, that decides to cheat on me, I can't control the decision that she makes. I can't stop that from happening. Does it scare me? Absolutely. At the end of the day, should I not be in a relationship because I'm afraid of what potentially could happen? Yeah. And how can I reduce the chances of doing that? Well, I can try and be a really solid person that gives attention, that provides a full, healthy relationship in every aspect. And I can do my best to kind of interact with a partner and make sure that what's happening with how she talks about things, how she does things, makes sense. So kind of off on a tangent there. I guess that's kind of the biggest thing that I can control, and the biggest thing that I can kind of deal with day to day. So if that makes sense, I would highly suggest that we do the best that we can to implement those strategies of understanding our emotions, consciously thinking about how we go day to day, and what are the things that we kind of can prepare for, being respectful all the time, and trying to act in a more mature way, trying to act with emotion outside of ourselves first, right? So act second with emotion, be prepared for those things. I have a lot of other videos kind of going over those things, and being authentically who you are, while also understanding how can we prepare better.